This is it, folks. Opening day has arrived. Well, it's tomorrow, and I'm getting ready here to head up in the woods and hopefully roost a bird. The good thing is, had them birds up on one of my cell cameras yesterday, an early afternoon, so about 10 o'clock. They were up by that blind I put up on the top of the hill. Only saw hens on the footage that I got on the cell cam, but you know, this time of year where there's hens, there's toms, so I was really happy to see that because I hadn't seen too many turkeys on camera. Last camera check I did when I came down here last weekend to finish my blind prep, we did get a huge snowstorm down here, which popped down a bunch of my blinds. I had to fix some things. They got like 6 inches of snow about a week and a half ago, so that kind of probably screwed things up a little bit. But you know, I'm expecting these birds to be back to their normal patterns, moving around. So I'm hoping that snowstorm didn't screw us up completely. And I'm hoping when I do this camera pull now, I'm not going to get all my SD cards out because I don't want to disrupt some areas by walking through them, but I'm gonna pull a few cards just to see, you know, if we got more turkeys on them than I had down here last week. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get up in the woods. I'm gonna actually go up through the ravine and climb the hill on the steep side, just so I don't walk through the whole woods up in there. And I'm gonna sit in that blind on the very top of the hill where I'm thinking I'm gonna probably sit there tomorrow morning, but it's all according to what I hear tonight. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna make a couple calls, just see what happens. So here we go. Turkey season 2022 is kicking off. I'm gonna walk in down here through the creek bottom, basically to the end of where this gets kind of concave a little bit, and climb the one side right up to basically right behind where the blind is. That way I don't have to walk through the woods up here and potentially put out anything that's in there right now, which is obviously what I don't want to do the day before the season. So here we go. I'm gonna start sneaking in. I'm actually gonna take these 2 decoys with me, so I don't have to haul them around in the morning with all the camera equipment. I might even leave my tripod in there. Heck of a climb up that hill. It's the only way to come in here, though, and not spook any turkey that might be down by the pond or just above the pond in the woods. The good thing is, holy hell, is there a lot of turkey sign. Just scratching all over the place right behind this blind, like 10 yards away. So pretty excited about the prospects of there being turkeys in this area. this clown hunts. This clown hunts in that thing. Well, best laid plans, right? That idiot, a neighbor over here, the Russian guy, drove his friggin' bulldozer right up through the woods, right on the line that I was gonna hunt. So I'm not too put off because it ain't gonna affect the turkeys too much tomorrow. It's just they ain't gonna roost anywhere around there because it's too late. And he made all kinds of noises. His grandkids were running around, screaming, yelling, crying. No respect for neighbors at all. He knew I was up here hunting. He doesn't care. But whatever. It is what it is. So now I'm in the blind all the way across the property, right near the top of the hill where they often roost, right at the very top of this hill. This is the spot where I had the 7 toms on camera in March, basically right over there. I got a camera on that fence post, and that fence post right there. You can't see it through the brush, but right there. I'm just gonna sit here and listen for gobbles because they tend to roost right up here on the top of this hill. So that's the plan anyway. We'll see what happens. Well, here we go on the 2022 turkey season. I got a long walk back in, man. It's cold this morning. So I'm up early. Just leaving the camper now. I figure I'm gonna sit back up on the top. The Russian guy is gone. So I don't think he's gonna drive his bulldozer up there. At least I can walk the easy way up, going up there, because I pretty much know no turkeys roosted between here and there last night after he made all that racket up there. So I'll have an easier walk in than yesterday, but my prospects are just not overly super high because of all that commotion that went on up in there yesterday. But we'll see. Crazier things have happened, and I know based on looking at the cameras that we had turkeys up there yesterday. So yesterday afternoon, hens, but turkeys. So we'll see what happens. Got all the cameras set up, ready to go. Haven't heard nothing yet, but it's still early. Just starting to crack light. Well, this is very unusual for opening day here. Normally I'm hearing gobbles left and right and or seeing turkeys. And my God, it is dead. It's nice and calm and quiet. And, just perfect conditions for turkeys to gobble. And I'm not hearing nothing. Just feels like there isn't a turkey for a mile away from me right now. It's kind of frustrating. Don't know what's going on, but I'd say the last week and a half, some turkeys. I know they've been in here. They've been in here 2 days ago because I got them on camera, but a bunch of hens. I haven't seen many gobblers on camera, so I don't know where the heck they went. But I mean, I guess the plus is I have not heard a gunshot. I saw one guy coming in the woods this morning, way up north of my property, beyond the Russians. So I know there's other guys out hunting right now. I'm just a little frustrated. There's nothing going on. I mean, no hens, no toms. Heard them 2 real distant gobbles this morning, and then nothing. So I don't know. I'm gonna sit it out here all day. I'm not moving. I'm not gonna go down to the pond. I'm gonna stay right up here because this is where they've been. Hopefully mid-morning something opens up. I'm gonna shut up here for an hour and not call at all. See what happens. All set up and ready by 5:26. Same spot as yesterday. Hopefully these birds will talk a little bit more. It was warmer all night last night. 54 degrees. But it's real foggy. We'll see what happens. Well, I'm a pretty patient guy, and kind of getting impatient now. I sat up here in the same blind for 10 hours over the course of 2 days. And I haven't heard a turkey within a mile of here. I heard some distant gobbles yesterday that could have been a mile away because it was so quiet. And I mean, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I haven't even seen a deer. No animals whatsoever. I'm getting a little frustrated, so I'm gonna pack my stuff up. It's my kid's birthday today, and I'm gonna go for a walk all the way around the property and call. And if I don't get a response, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go hang out with her for her birthday, and I don't know, very discouraged. It just doesn't feel like there's turkeys here right now. And cameras don't lie. Not getting them on camera either. Very few. I had one big tom on camera April 24th. And that's been it. I had some jakes up here where I'm sitting right in front of me the day before the season, but I haven't been seeing the toms at all on camera. Hens here and there, but man, it is dead. Like, I didn't hear nothing this morning. No gobbles, no, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So very, very, very discouraged. This isn't going well. Morning, folks. So as you can see, it's been a pretty rough start to the season here so far. This morning I actually got to talking with a guy that leases, Ryan O'Neill, north, I guess it would be south of my lease. And him and I are going to actually hook up this morning and hunt together. We're going to hunt the south end of my property here, in the upper pasture, see if we can get a bird to fly down from up top of them hemlocks into the pasture, and then maybe work our way up onto their land up down south of my lease. So we'll see if this works. And right now, with how frustrating the first 2 days have been, I'm willing to try anything to find these birds. So we'll see what happens. had a gobbler across his pasture up here. Ran for the camera. He's gobbling like a bastard. Can't see him right now. Where'd he go? He was just a goblin. First bird I've seen in 3 or 4 days. So I got the blind set up by 5:26. Got the decoys out. We're in the upper pasture on the other side, and hopefully he pitches down right in front of me, because I think he's up in these woods right now. We'll see. Went up on the hill. First 2 days of the season, nothing. 2 days that you should have heard turkeys. Like, weather conditions were okay. It's quiet. You know, just the right conditions for hearing turkeys. Nothing. Third day, kind of wandered around and went to different places with Ryan and called, and didn't really have any gobbling to speak of going on. But we heard the one right here behind us, and I decided after seeing him yesterday in the camper to focus on him, because he was gobbling yesterday afternoon, and I knew the area where he was roosting at least, and sure enough he gobbled this morning. But I mean, all my turkey instincts tell me that bird, or birds, because I knew there was hens with it this morning. I could hear the hens chirping. They gotta come out in this pasture in the rain. They gotta come out in this pasture. Haven't seen a turkey. Haven't heard a turkey since they were roosted this morning, right after off the roost. And now, like, I can put up with weather. I don't mind, especially because I sit in these blinds. But now, the rain is just blowing straight in this blind. I've closed the netting a couple of times. I got it open now. It's just blowing straight in the blind. And it won't stop. The friggin' weatherman said this rain was supposed to be out of here by 9 o'clock. And naturally, they're always wrong. So I'm sitting here and I'm pretty goddamn frustrated. I don't know where all these turkeys went that I was seeing earlier in the year, because there just aren't as many turkeys here, that's for sure. The numbers are not where they were a month ago. I don't know if they pushed farther back in the woods. I don't know. They're not on this property as consistently as they were. I'd be getting them on my cameras if that was the case, and I'm not. And I mean, I'm discouraged as all hell. 5:12. Got set up early today. I don't know if it's gonna help at all, but this is the only spot that I really know if there's a tom hanging out. I had him gobble a couple times on the roost yesterday, and I actually feel like maybe he didn't even come off the roost because it was so bad. The weather was terrible. So I'm hoping he's just in the same area as yesterday. And just heard 2 gobbles real close. He's within, I'd say he's within 150 yards today. More than one bird. Got one behind me, and I got one Well, the cows screwed me that time. Even though I did everything I could to get in here super early, I gotta set this blind up in the pasture, because the cows will stomp it if I don't. And them turkeys, I guarantee you, they had me pegged. I knew where I was. They weren't gobbling to my calls. And, yeah. Cows screw me again. I don't know what it is, but man, every time I hunt in anywhere near a pasture, there's 100 acres of pasture here. Anytime I hunt anywhere near a pasture, there they are. Every single goddamn time, no matter what. I could sit on the other side of this friggin' property and them cows will be right up my ass. Within 10 minutes, they're gonna be within 100 yards. And I mean, I don't think them, in fact, I know them cows don't bother the turkeys at all. But knowing that the turkeys got me pegged here, probably they shut up. And if these cows get any closer, if the turkey does come in, now I gotta shoot around cows and figure out where I can shoot, because I'm obviously not gonna shoot one of the farmer's cows if the cow's in the backdrop. I gotta move. There's no getting around it. I gotta get out of here. So that sucks. That's the first good goblin I've heard all season. And yeah, ends with basically nothing happening. So I'm set up at 5:14. I got out here in the wooden box blind, without using the four-wheeler or nothing. I walked right from the camper, really hoping those turkeys are roosted in the same spot. I got 4 decoys out, including a strutting jake. And hopefully them turkeys fly down the exact same way as they did yesterday. And they'll come in this valley. And I'll finally put an end to one of these turkeys' lives, because it's been a struggle these first 6 days. Should have just brought the 270 out and popped a couple of these guys. This is the third one I've seen this morning. I don't particularly like woodchuck stew though. I'd much rather have turkey bites. Well, I've sat here till 9. And I guess I just can't take it anymore. It is dead. It is just dead. These calls are, they're echoing. Even light calls. You know that these turkeys can hear. There's no leaves on the trees, and I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't hear an occasional gobble. The only gobbling I've heard all week has been on a roost, and that's it. They get on the ground and they shut right up. I'm just kind of dumbfounded right now. I mean, I know there isn't an abundance of turkeys on this property. There's a few. My cameras don't lie. I mean, I've got 13 or 14 cameras out right now, and I really haven't been getting turkeys on them that consistently at all. But here and there, like I know there's birds around. I just don't understand why there's no talking, there's no calling, there's nothing. This morning I sat for an hour and a half without making a call just to try to hear something, and I gotta say, this is the first season that I can ever remember hunting this many days and not hearing a hen call during the day. Heard a couple on a roost the other day, but I haven't just randomly heard a hen calling in the woods. And I know there's hens here because that's what I'm getting on my cameras. I'm getting hens consistently. This is discouraging. I don't know what happened this year, because this property is usually full of turkeys, and it was in March and April. You guys saw the videos, the pre-turkey season videos I did with all the trail camera footage. And I mean, I'm careful about how I access the property, so that I'm not spooking turkeys even when I check my cameras and that. So I'm kind of I'm a little annoyed. I don't know what happened and why these birds are gone, but they're not here in the numbers that they normally are. But man, 6 days of hunting, the only turkey I saw was about a quarter mile away, flying away from me. I saw him flying down out of a tree. That's it. That's the only turkey I've seen. That's bad. I can honestly say in my entire turkey hunting career, which has been a long time since I've been 12 years old, I've never gone 6 days turkey hunting without really seeing a turkey. I don't even really count the one I saw flying out of a tree. Never gone 6 days straight of turkey hunting without seeing a turkey. Something is wrong. Something ain't right.